Something no child should have to worry about, where they'll be going home following a day at school. Unfortunately, alarming data from the Idaho Asset Building Network shows that is the exact uncertainty nearly 8,000 students across the state of Idaho face each night, a number that shows no sign of decline.
We're right in this median where we make too much money to get help and we don't make enough money to survive.
Forcing Crystal and her family to get a little more creative when it comes to finding shelter.
We lived in the shelter, we've lived in our car, we've lived in hotels.
Now calling their RV home. As far as where it's parked, that varies depending on the night.
The constant uproar of moving from place to place, the cops checking in on us because we're suspicious. It causes a lot of stress.
Causing the minds of her children to wander elsewhere when it comes to sitting in a classroom. That is, if they are able to make it to school at all.
I run out of gas and because, we have to have food in the house and, their welfare takes place first and then school.
And it isn't only Crystal's family. Not having a fixed nighttime residence is a problem facing 7,820 students across Idaho.
The number of homeless school children in Idaho has skyrocketed over the last 7 years by about 64%.
The Idaho Asset Building Network saying the steady increase in homeless school children is in part a result of the shrinking supply of affordable homes in the state.
The increase in home prices is a national trend, and that's one that's been taking place over many years. So as our wages have remained, somewhat stagnant, prices for renting a home and for buying a home have continued to rise.
Having lived in multiple states, Crystal's family can attest to that.
Idaho is the hardest. We've never not had a home until Idaho.
The Idaho Asset Building Network says while some larger districts have seen homeless populations more than double, the problem is not confined to the more urban areas. In 6 of the 10 districts with the highest rates of students experiencing homelessness, total enrollment is less than 500 students. In studio, McKenna King, 6 on your side.